Hello everybody and welcome to a friendly scrim between Quantum and Night's Watch. We will start off with Night's Watch banning, and then we will have Quantum banning 2, and of course Night's Watch banning the final one. We are on Consulate here today. I'm expecting to see maybe a Blackbeard ban, no, a Thatcher ban, which makes the attackers struggle to open up the garage wall, and seeing that Night's Watch is on defense first, that is a smart ban. And we will see Quantum banning Nomad. Also a really good idea. Nomad is extremely good at watching the flanks, and especially on Consulate as well. We will also see Quantum banning out Echo rather than Maestro. And finally, I wouldn't be surprised if we see either a Mirror ban or a Maestro ban from Night's Watch. Because Echo and Maestro, two extremely important operators in denying the plant. Echo being able to stop it outright, and Maestro just dealing damage over the 7 seconds of time it takes to plant the diffuser. And no, we will see a Valkyrie ban, which is also a really good ban on this map. Although it is crippling themselves, Night's Watch, they just don't want to deal with the Valkyrie, which is fair enough. So Quantum will not be forced to bring out the IQ every round, and yeah, I see where they go with that. And then Night's Watch will not have to bring the IQ either, but Quantum still bring the IQ for some reason. Perhaps it's just personal preference. I don't really see a necessity to it, but it works for them, I guess. We'll see a Mira come out on 2nd floor in console office. You don't really see that often. We have a Rook to play long angles. We have a Bandit. It seems to me that they're trying to bait the basement site, because you don't really see a Bandit on the base. You don't really see a Bandit on any other side except for basement. I'm curious as to where they're going to put these bandit charges. Alright, and the first round is underway.
Time to armor up. Razor wire is deployed.
So, I'm curious as to see where Crazy's going to put his mirrors, because, again, I don't really see a good spot for mirror windows on the site. This Jaeger will be extremely useful in the fact that this is also a very window-based map with a lot of projectiles being thrown in, such as Darkpanda's Zofia mines. But it seems to me that only Panda has any projectiles, and we will see Darkpanda play the Blackbeard, which really good idea. Consulate, one of the best maps for Blackbeard. And I'm willing to bet that Duckington will have a field day just holding angles, watching crossfires, making sure that no one really walks past him. We will see Quantum spawn quite far apart from each other, however. And Eminem here in Archives, seeing the two people from Quantum on admin window repel. And it seems to me that they might be going for a hot breach, actually. No, they won't. As Panda loses his drone, and then we will see the IQ of Unknown break the window. Eminem has retreated back onto 2nd floor, now challenging admin with Mithrix, and Quantum's just going for a 4-man outside of admin, wanting to get an admin take, but the IQ of Unknown does take out Eminem, and then he also does take out Mithrix, as Mithrix pushes up trying to get the refrag, but instead dies. Now we'll see a 5v3 in Quantum's favor. I'm gonna see one man prone behind the couch. No, Golden's not. He's watching the long angle. Unknown takes out Darkpanda as he starts challenging the Rook. almost gets the person in bathroom, sees his body, and neither of them gets, no, Seb gets the kill at the end of the day, by just prone peeking. There's a mirror window in bathroom, which can be easily taken out by the Twitch or by repelling on the window. And now Riptide takes out Sebs from yellow stairs. And it's a 4v2 with the defuser being planted. Rook dying to Duckington. And now it's all up to Crazy on the mirror. There's a crossfire being set up. And I really don't see how Crazy can win this. Tries to see for Riptide on yellow stairs. There's one watching the rotation. Riptide missing his shots though, but there's one at the door. Crazy landing his shots, but Duckington finally taking him out. And that will be the first round going to Quantum, as they win second floor on Consulate, one of the more defender-sided maps, let's say, after Villa and Clubhouse. And Eminem disconnects. Maybe we'll see a rehost here. No, we'll see play on from Crazy. So I'm questioning it. It didn't work out last time Quantum played against someone. We'll see the Tatanka from Sebs. Surely he'll swap off that. And they're finally going to basement. They have a mute and a bandit. So Sledge is surely going to try and take piano control and play vertical. We have the Twitch, who's going to attempt to destroy the mute jammers or the bandit charges, if I'm correct. And Eminem connects just in time and gets auto-picked a Lesion. What the ping for Eminem seems to be really bad for some ridiculous reason, and Mithrix as well. I think their internet is just failing them. Right, so talking about that talking about that last round, Quantum pushed up from admin. They wanted to take admin control and then push from there. It worked in their favor. Unknown getting 2 huge kills. Bandit of Mithrix pushing up too much, in my opinion. I don't. He could have stayed back and then surprised them instead of pushing up like that, costing his team the round basically, because he lost himself a life, couldn't get a refrag, and then it was a 5-3. And from there, it was pretty much guaranteed for Quantum to win, as they had a 4-stack outside of meeting, and Riptide going for the late flank on yellow stairs. And we will see how this round turns out. Okay, so Sledge of Darkpanda and Duckington both outside main lobby. It seems to me that they do in fact want to get the vertical control, as Psionic is playing the Thermite. The wall is meat jammed and bandit wired, and they're unable to. Hannah, however, gets a second kill in lobby, so now they have full control of piano. Dokubi hacking the cameras, and now we're just kind of straight from upstairs, get the bandit wires, get the meat jammers. Gets shot from below actually, as we see Mithrix peeking it, and a C4 missing its target, and we will see the wall opened up by Psionic. We're in a 5v3 situation. Mithrix just trying to play the long angles, and Seb's still on his cameras, but those Meister cameras are also hacked, and the bathroom hatch will be open, as well as the second part of the wall. Night's Watch in a really difficult situation here. We do see Mithrix push up yellow stairs and get a kill onto Panda, as Quantum did not seem to have a flank watch. And Panda was just taken out. Seb's taking out Unknown, and Mithrix taking a little bit of damage from the hatch. But in the long run, it is now 3v3. Duckington in the back trying to flank, but gets spotted by the camera. And Psionic just pushes into garage. He's not contested at all. but he doesn't seem to have diffuser. Riptide has diffuser. He needs to tell Rip to go onto site and go for the plan, as Duckington is taken out by Mithrix, who knows that Duckington is there for the late flank. And we're going to see Psionic take him out from inside of Garage. Just the ignorance of Psionic and Mithrix makes for a really awkward engagement. And we see the bandits pushing in after killing the plant. Psionic missing a few shots. Riptide taken out by the bandit, but eventually Psionic shuts him down with, I think it was a huge 3k from Psionic, if I'm not mistaken, and that wins them this attack. So we went from a 5-3 to a 3-3 due to some amazing solo play by Mithrix, but then Psionic takes matters into his own hands, gets the 3k at the end, and yeah. Really it was just mistakes from Quantum that allowed them to go from a 5-3 to a 3-3. If you're going to have two-man advantage, there should always be a flank watch, especially if you're playing vertically, and Quantum just didn't have that. You're also going to see the fact that Duckington tried to go for the late flank. Would have worked, but the cameras were still up, and that alerted Mithrix to his location. Quantum, however, also not seeming to have a designated diffuser holder. Well, no, they've changed that now, but they didn't have a designated diffuser holder, as Rip was holding diffuser, but he was still playing upstairs. We're going to see Night's Watch going back upstairs to second floor.
Going up. Setting from APAC.
We're going to see two ACOGs this time. Rip and just trying to go for the long angle play. Set missing a few shots on the drum, but eventually getting it. No mirror in play this time, which is understandable. Consulate is one of those maps where it doesn't really need a mirror. It's probably the least influential map for mirror. So we're going to see the Jaeger brought out, which is always a good idea on Consulate, as I've said before. The cat can pick interests me, though. Let's see how much this affects the round. There is an IQ, however, and I would be surprised if anyone actually really falls for this. We're going to see Unknown outside Visa and Admin, and it seems to me that Quantum's just going for another admin take. As we do see Duckington also repelling over to admin, and Riptide the only one outside of lobby. We're going to see Panda, Unknown, and Psionic in Visa pushing up the server stairs. No one's on the camera. No one was on the bulletproof camera, and Panda just walks up server stairs and gets a kill onto Mithrix. However, there is one in admin, and this could be a huge kill. But there are people on the window watching, and Eminem's in a really precarious situation here, opting to go for the MP5 instead. We're going to see Eminem missing the shot, and he's completely screwed over. Psionic takes him out at the end of the day, and now it's another 5-3 situation for Quantum. Sorry, Panda opens up meeting, and now we'll just see. No, does Panda open? No, Panda misses his lifeline. No, he does hit the lifeline, and yeah, we will see a 5-3. Capcan of Crazy inside of meeting gets one kill onto Psionic, trying to get an impact grenade kill. The lifelines of Sophia go into good use, but Golden helps out Crazy in the cover, and Crazy actually has diffuser. Duckington missing a lot of shots onto that rook there, and eventually gets taken out by Sebs on the yellow stairs. And now it's a 3-2 in the favor of Night's Watch, who seems to have messed up. Unknown finally taking out the Crazy inside of meeting. And now they have full meeting control. There's one on yellow stairs and there's one in console. However, the one in console does... Riptide taking out Unknown, which is probably just a reflex shot. Now it's a 2v1 in favor of Night's Watch yet again. Riptide will have to clutch this out, but Golden is watching a long angle from console, and we have the Jaeger of Sebs on yellow stairs also watching this. Riptide just looking at the punch holes, getting the diffuser, and having to go for the plant. We'll see if any... Night's Watch doesn't seem to know... No, Night's Watch knows this now. No, they don't. And Riptide gets the diffuser off, who wins the gunfight against Golden, and now it's a 1v1 situation between him and the Jaeger, and Riptide clutches it out. What a wonderful 1v2, even after the team kill. Still wins in the round. And now it is a 3-0 in favor of Quantum on a very defender-sided map. I must stress this. Quantum is attacking this map really well, establishing great control onto the site, onto the parts of the building, and then pushing from there. We also do see some mistakes from Night's Watch, however, as we do see no one watching the server stairs camera, even though there is a bulletproof camera there, just to go against this. And Panda can just walk up in front of a camera and get a kill onto the dock. And then we're going to see the Mute completely trapped in admin and just not able to get anything. M&M teasing the Tachanka, but instead opts to go for the Cav. And the Jackal pick, interests me. The most roam that they've ever done was one in admin and one in yellow stairs. So, and the problem is the one time they go for an actual roamer in Cav's silent footsteps can counter Jackal's Inox. So, Night's Watch opting to go for second floor yet again. Let's see how this time it goes out for them after 3 times of it failing. It seems to me that they want to go for delaying time more so than anything, more than last time. Because last time they almost won purely off of delaying time. So now they're bringing out the Legion, they bring out more of the Roamer, so if M&M does his job correctly, he can delay the time of Quantum, and a lot of it. Sebs this time not going to roam in admin rather than yellow stairs. We'll see Quantum opting for this Visa admin take again, as they just seem to really identify with this take. Panda and Unknown outside of Visa and admin. We're going to see the Ash of Duckington, who's playing the G3 because he wants the ACOG. Psionic also on the roof. I don't agree with playing G3, but you do you. Riptide droning in for Panda here. Panda not seeing any footsteps on his own, and the Jackal really just being not that prominent here. But Eminem's just hiding, and Eminem just wants a late flank and hoping for the best. Not exactly the greatest thing. What you want to do is you want to delay time. All you're doing is letting Quantum get as much map control as they want, and then if you're lucky, they can get a kill onto you. Now, Quantum seeming to fail to take out the default cameras, as we do see the Ash of Duckington get into an engagement from connector window onto meeting, but no one dies. Psionic repelled outside of meeting balcony, but then also falls off. Unknown missing a lot of shots, maybe a headshot registration fail as well, but Sebs on Jaeger takes him out with 50 HP left. And we will see Panda engage here, and Panda gets the kill. So now it's a 4-4, even 4-4. Eminem finally making a move, and an interrogation from Eminem onto the IQ of Riptide. It really shouldn't be working here. Missing his shotgun shots from that far away, as we see Golden King taking out Psionic from console, and now it's a 3v1 against Darkpanda. And this could probably be the first win that the defenders will see this map. Panda pushing up slowly as we see the crazy setting up a Legion line, but no, it is Mythrix who takes out Panda from long desk. Yeah, so that's the first win for Night's Watch. And it all came down to that interrogation, really. I know I slacked off on the M&M just hiding and going for a late flank, but realistically that should never work. Again, you have to have someone on flank watch. This is why late flanks never work at a high level of play, because there's always someone on flank watch, or they've already cleared out the roamers. It should never work. The Lion brought out by Duckington. From what I know, you're not allowed to bring out Lion at all, even if it's just to bait a 6th pick. I don't think you're allowed to pick Lion. So you see Basement coming out from Night's Watch again. Last time they just lost their roamers on piano way too early. We'll only see the Needs this time instead of the Bandit. Likely just because there is no Thatcher. Duckington's probably going to play his Twitch drones. If he plays it correctly, he will be able to get the meat jammers. You're going to see the Maestro come out, which I haven't actually seen until now. I don't think we've seen that until now, which, honestly, huge mistake. Maestro is such an important operator. It gives so much information to the defenders, and can also deny the plan. And he has his utility in the shotgun pistol. Yeah, I mean, it's just great, isn't it? You're going to see the poke from Golden, trying to do the vertical play yet again, call out if anyone's in piano, C4 them even maybe. And we're going to see the Capcan from M&M yet again. And we're going to see Unknown repel onto the spiral windows. Okay, so Unknown's just seemingly holding an angle, hoping on someone will walk into his path. Panda and Teller's also moving his way up now, trying to go for the vertical play again. We're going to see Riptide come in to support Panda, and Unknown finally getting off his rappel and hopping into Zulu. Now, it seems to me that Night's Watch doesn't have anyone roaming on the 2nd floor. We're going to see M&M again just hiding and trying to go for a late flank in the Archives corridor. Ooh, crazy with a C4 onto Panda though, after Panda tries to go for the vertical play, and Sledge is no longer useful. As they do finally open up the wall, totally missing his C4, doesn't manage to hit the roof. And now it is a 5-4 in favor of Night's Watch. But crazy going for the Iron Sight SMG-11. That's odd. Yeah, I don't really see it. We're going to see Psionic open up the other part of the wall, as Unknown is just still playing the piano. And I don't think, again, anyone to support him on flank watch, as Crazy tries to make his way up the yellow stairs and loses the fights to Unknown, who, I don't know, okay. Crazy should not be in that position. He's completely pinned down there from 2 angles. As you see, Twitch up Duckington just trying to do some damage onto Mithrix. Does actually do some damage onto Mithrix, but Mithrix is well. He can just turn himself back up. And Unknown takes out Mithrix from yellow stairs. As you see, Unknown walks into sight, but Golden actually winning that fight, and Psionic getting a kill. Duckington walks into garage. Golden loses the fight, and now it's a 1v3 in favor of M&M. And this is why the late flank never works, because you're in a 1vx situation. You should not... Okay, he's missing some shots here as well. You're in a 1vx situation by the time you go for a late flank. Just play. M&M really panicking here. Taking out his pistol, spamming bullets everywhere. And this monster is just going to be huge in the ass. As he does actually ADS and tries to get to the kill. And Riptide takes out M&M. M&M not doing anything, not delaying any time, just staying alive, and then not doing anything and staying alive either. So that's a huge mistake on M&M's part. He should not be doing that. So we will see Quantum pick up their 4th round on an attacker-sided map. On a defender-sided map, sorry. As Night's Watch opting to go for basement again, as they're unable to go to second floor yet. We'll see the Cav brought up from Eminem again, likely because he did get an interrogation which won them the round, but that was purely off a mistake from Quantum. The late flank really shouldn't work, as I've stressed this so many times. If you're going to play a roamer, your aim is to delay as much time, delay as much control of the map as possible, and just trying to get your team in an advantage. So we're going to see the twitch from Duckington again, seeming to be ran every attacking round so far, if I'm correct, just because there is a lack of factor, and this time they will be bringing the Bandit and the Klayve that no one needs. So this could be a huge problem for Quantum, as they might not be able to open up the wall unless someone walks into yellow and gets the Klayve electrical, sorry. As okay, Quantum's lost 2 drones already, 3 drones already. Okay, that's really odd. The Cav gets spotted out by Quantum, and there's an ADS on garage wall, as Golden doesn't want to destroy that when he places down his Bandit wires. So, in the 6th round, final round, if I'm correct, I'm going to see the Monty again. They're going to try and push from lobby, Quantum is. And, yeah, just take out the camera.
Let's proceed slowly!
I'm going to see Panda. No, Panda's, okay, still going to push from lobby. The Twitch, the Sonic sees the feet but doesn't shoot. Misses his shots as well. Onto the person proning, onto the Bandit, which I really don't get. Mythic's getting an engagement with Panda here and takes out Panda. We will see someone repelled outside of meeting trying to get an angle onto Mythic, so the Mythic just pre-fires it and it gets away with a little bit above 50 HP. We're going to see Eminem there. Seeing the Monty of Rip turn super aggressive Monty, but neither of them dealing any damage to each other. Duckington also taking out the garage Bandit targets, but the Electric Claw does get put up. But Duckington just walks into yellow, gets the kill onto Crazy, but Mithrix gets the refrag, and now it is a 4v3 for Night's Watch. And Mithrix, a roamer, finally doing his job here, delaying time, delaying map access, and the Riptide, the Monty of Riptide is just solo pushing here, trying to hunt for some kills. Quantum really spread out here. Unknown on the 2nd floor, meeting balcony, Duckington and piano, Riptide in lobby. I mean, Heels just gets taken out from the lobby. And now it's 4v2. Unknown does get the refrag onto Mithrix, but the damage is done. There's only a minute left, and you've only got 2 people compared to Night's Watch 3 people. Duckington does bring the breach charges, trying to play for the vertical play, but there is still the Cav of Eminem upstairs. Gets the kill onto Unknown, as Quantum just fails their roam clear completely. And now Duckington's left in a 1v3. Just holding an angle here. The Bandit trying to go for a C4. Misses the C4. It seems the Night's Watch are unable to hit their C4s onto the roof. And Rip's going to have 30 seconds to deal with 3 people and get the diffuser down. And I really don't see this happening. I really just see a win on the round for Night's Watch. Eminem seeing the body of Duckington, but not going for the kill. And Duckington just drops down into archives, into the back pillars, but he's got up to 10 seconds left. Someone on the flanks to him, and he's being attacked from behind and in front of him. And that's a win for Night's Watch. So, halftime, 4-2 in favor of Quantum on the defender-sided map. Quantum playing extremely well here, usually getting good map control, clearing out the roams if necessary, but in that last round they just didn't clear out the roams enough. They would die, they wouldn't be able to do anything with it. They would die and they wouldn't be able to refrag, and they'd be left in with a 1 or 2 man deficit. We're going to see the Mira from Riptide playing on console. Again, I don't really think it's the best idea to bring Mira on this map. There are so many better operators to bring. We're going to see the Castle from Unknown. Maestro from Psonic, which I fully agree with. Maestro is extremely powerful, especially on this map. We're going to see the Capital from Crazy. There's no 6th pick from Night's Watch, which confuses me, because they saw the operator lineup. There's no Bandit, there was no Mutes, there was no Klayve from Quantum, so Golden's really just pick up with no problem at all. Riptide taking a little bit of damage here from his teammates from an impact grenade as he wants to set up a black mirror window onto the meeting wall, which honestly easiest window to take out. Just propel onto connector window and take out the mirror.
ADS up and running.
Dunkington with an extremely odd ADS there. Yeah, no. Yeah, we're gonna see the Nitro coming from Psionic onto the vending machine, and I'm curious to see what the other Maestro camera is. That's odd. I don't know what the other Maestro camera is. Maybe it's admin. We're gonna see Panda roaming as Rook and admin. Something that Panda does well. He roams with his ACOGs. Like with his Rook especially. Rook is probably Panda's favorite operator from what I can tell. Always playing it. Dunkington go for a late reinforcement. As we see Golden and Buck outside of admin. But they are now opting to go around instead of taking admin itself. Eminem seems to be AFK. Alright. We're going to see Dunkington play in break room as the window is opened up, and Panda, oh yeah, okay, so there's a Maestro camera inside of admin, and Panda, ooh, Unknown does take out Mithrix, though, the Buck, from break room, sorry, no, from front office, as we do see people stacking up outside of admin. Panda going for an aggressive peek there, but Sebs gets the refrag from the break room window onto Dunkington, and Sebs still holding the angle as Panda tries to contest it, but Sebs also takes out Panda. I don't know why Panda went to contest that. He had the advantage in every situation. If he just didn't peek, he could have held on. And now it's a 3-3 with pretty much 100 HP from every player. The mirror from Riptide still set up there without a problem. Psionic playing in the bathroom, and Unknown finally making his way up to admin. But I don't think Night's Watch is trying to take... No, they're droning out admin still. They really want admin control here. Sebs scans Unknown for some reason. I don't know why. It just alerts them of their presence. Unknown maybe going for the impact. Almost gets cut off by the one on the window, by Crazy on the window. Crazy with his firebolt out, just trying to do some damage here. But at the end of the day, not getting anything. We're still seeing Night's Watch, all three of them, outside of the site. Outside of the building, actually, not even the site. Which I find extremely odd. I'm just going for a hot breach and loses out to Psionic, and Unknown takes out Crazy. So now to Sebs, lost in a 1v3 situation, having to ace it if he wants to clutch it out. But no, Unknown takes out Sebs, and I think what I do believe was a 3k, maybe a 4k. And we are now, what, 5-2? 5-2 in favor of Quantum, as they now go downstairs after winning second floor. Bringing out the Bandit, the Maestro. Legion, also a good idea to put on the stairways. They don't seem to know what operators they want to pick. We're going to see a Finka from Crazy, which I don't agree with. There's not even a shield. Finka is pretty much useless here. Buck, probably trying to go for the vertical play. Habana maybe to open the hatches, and Thermite to open the walls. We're going to see Unknown play on the Pulse, as he probably wants to also go for the vertical play. No, but Habana is actually 6th picked onto IQ, probably after seeing the Legion pick. And without knowing it, they will also directly counter Pulse on his cardiac sensor. So IQ could theoretically wallbang Pulse if Pulse is playing in Garage and trying to C4 onto Piano. So let's see what sets up these cameras here. As again, I can't stress this enough. Maestro is such an important operator. Wow, I've never seen that before. That's a very different Maestro camera and Vault. So we're going to see the Maestro camera selecting Psionic on very high altitude places instead of a normal, just underneath the cars and white van, just to be able to shoot the feet. The attackers struggling to see them. No, I think we're going to see Unknown actually play in Archives corridor. And he's going to preset a C4 onto Visa floor. Onto Visa entrance, sorry. And we're going to see the bark of Mythics just trying to... Yeah, so they do seem to be trying to get vertical play. You see Golden set up a Claymore outside of Yellow Stairs. And the same with Sebs, I think. Yeah, Sebs as well. So... I'm trying to see what they're doing. Okay, so the Zofia of M&M just going for the vertical play, staying on the window, gets the bandit wire without any real problem, and the Buck helps out with opening some angles as well. The C4 from, I don't know who it was, the C4 from Panda, not doing any damage, but Panda is in tellers. He's done a lot of damage from this exact position before, just on a late flank, and he still has cameras as well. The default cameras are still up for him. He has no problem, and he's going for the flank now instead of a late flank. And we could see just another impactful flank from Panda, who's running the Iron Sight, of course. No one's watching the fight. Panda gets one. Panda gets... No! Panda missing his whole magazine and doesn't kill anyone. Or no, he does kill, he does down Mithrix, but gets picked up by the Finca, which I guess it turns out to be a good thing. Unknown taking out Crazy from second floor. I don't know when Unknown went for this rotate, but he does take out Crazy from second floor, and now we'll see him go for a flank on Lobby and a Piano. There is one. Duckington disconnects, Mithrix gets a nade, and we do see someone upstairs. Yeah, we see M&M upstairs trying to go for the flank onto Unknown, but Unknown gets another kill. There's pushing Zulu now, misses Zulu. Oh, that was a potato fest, but Unknown getting another kill off, but Golden getting the diffuser plan off, and now it's a 2v2 with the diffuser up. Unknown doing so much damage this round, doing probably one of the best players performing at the current moment in time. We just see Golden and Sebs. Well, Golden playing a long angle, Sebs playing behind the outside car. Unscoping the moment the Maestro peaks. And Psionic maybe trying to go for a long arm here. Golden gets the kill. Risky runs from the Maestro, and Sebs takes out the Maestro. So, we're going to see Night's Watch get the round here. And it's 5-3 in favor of Quantum still. Maybe we have a rehost now, depending if Duckington connects or not. Okay, Quantum opting for no rehost. Don't know why. Okay, so we are going to have a rehost. Yeah, 5-3 in favor of Quantum. We're all good now. The scoreboard's reset, but Unknown, what a huge impact he's been for Quantum. Never seen him play before, but working out for them. Quantum going for basement again, opting not to go for lobbies, for lobby or archives. We're not going to see there's no hard reach from Night's Watch. Surely they're going to 6th pick onto a Thermite. Surely they're going to 6th pick onto a Thermite. The Glaz is 6th picking. It has... Surely. No, 6th picking onto a Twitch. And this is a basement attack. And Night's Watch failing to bring a Thermite of all operators, or even just any hard breach at all. They're going completely... Okay. The only way I can see Night's Watch winning this now is going for extremely good vertical play, getting picks off from above, and then pushing from behind into cafeteria. As I do see Duckington play the Clash. Slowest operator in the game now, and really unable, just extremely good in coordinated teams, getting all the information needed, and being able to do everything. And I do see the 3-speed reinforcing the hatch for some reason. Both Klayve and Clash reinforcing the hatches. So, we're going to see Mithrix on Buck and Golden on Zofia. Some probably going to be more piano vertical play as it worked out for them last time. Only because Quantum messed up. So, I'm running the Reflex on Twitch. Personal preference really, some people just can't handle the Twitch's recoil. We're only going to see... Okay, no, we're going to see a Kaid and a Mute, so they can't open up the door as well.
You can stop worrying about grenades now!
Oh. Psonic almost team killing Panda here, but they're unable to. Like, Night's Watch are physically unable to open up the most important wall of the whole site. And Golden just using up his lifelines, trying to blow a peek from Riptide there onto Yellow Stairs, an aggressive peek as he misses a few shots onto the Zofia of Golden. Seeing the body yet again, but not able to get any damage off, as we see the mixture of Psionic playing in back pipes by Service. And Panda getting a kill onto Eminem, all the way from Yellow Stairs, as Duckington unshields. Trump probably just getting a drone. No, but Mithrix gets the kill onto Duckington, and because he unshields. But we are going to see Panda still in Yellow Stairs. There's no flank watch. Gets the kill onto the IQ. Another kill maybe. Gets the kill onto the Buck. Panda. Wow, what a roam from him. Night's Watch just failing. And there's one in Zulu. Golden Zulu takes out Panda. And now a 1v2 in favor of Quantum. So still unable to open the wall. Probably going to push from back in cafeteria. No, sorry, a 1v3, not a 1v2. In favor of Quantum. As we're going to see Unknown playing with the AUG. Psionic going all the way upstairs, just hunting for the kill. And Riptide losing the gunfight to Golden on Yellow Stairs. And they just don't have to peek. Quantum just don't have to peek, and they've won the round. But they insist on being extremely aggressive. As we see Psionic push down the Yellow Stairs. And finally taking out Golden. Who, wow, that was winnable for Golden, considering how aggressive Quantum was playing that. Just peeking everything, really. Treating it like the ranked game. In a 4v1 advantage, almost going to a 1v1, but the Maestro of Psionic taking him out. Now, the problem there, again, from Night's Watch, was that they didn't drone well enough for the Jaeger, and when they went into piano, they also didn't have the flank watch that they need if they're going to play vertical play. I cannot stress this enough. Both teams seems to be failing at this, but they do need a flank watch if you're going to play vertical play. Well, you need a flank watch in general, no matter what happens. Even if you're at a man deficit, just one man, you still need to put someone on that flank watch, because someone like Panda, they can just do exactly what Panda did. Come out of nowhere, get the flank off, and kill. Also, of course, it doesn't help that Night's Watch didn't go for a hard breach. This time going for a hard breach, but they're going second floor, so I don't see why they would do such a thing. Yeah, I'm baffled by what they're doing here. So, match point here for Quantum. Riptide going for the mirror again. We're going to place down a mirror connector. Panda playing his signature Rook, of course. And Psionic's been playing on this support role this whole time, Thermite and Maestro. So we're probably gonna see Unknown. This is the same lineup as last time actually. Exact same lineup as last time they won the second floor defense. We're gonna see Unknown actually pass it off. Oh, okay. We're just putting a mirror window into the break room. And Psionic leaves the game. That's unfortunate. So now Quantum's in a 4v5. But we do see Unknown playing in break room with a rotation. So he's safe. He's got this mirror window for him. He's not really in any predicament. Just opening up a few of the soft walls there. Mithrix stationed outside. Rip going for an aggressive peek and loses his life. As Panda also goes for an aggressive peek, but actually gets the kill onto Mithrix. We're gonna see Golden probably. No, we're gonna see IQ and Twitch both outside bathroom, and we're gonna see Golden outside of console. Duckington on half health now. As Panda takes out a player. Where did Panda take him out from? From connector, probably into yellow stairs. We're gonna see Duckington and Panda both playing connector now. Blackbeard of Golden station outside the console on his default windows, and now it's a 3v3, even after losing an operator originally. Duckington just going for a few pre-fires. Panda being extremely aggressive, pushing up onto these windows, but does get droned out. Yeah, and now we will see Golden not pushing or peeking. Surprisingly. Sebs drones out Panda though and gives out his calls onto his teammates, but Golden just retreats, even though he has a shield boarding his face to protect him. No, I don't see this. Eminem, however, does vault into... sorry, not vault, repel into bathroom. We're going to see his Twitch drone take out one mirror window. And we're still going to see the Castle of Unknown in break room. But it seems that no one wants to take break room, so Unknown's actually going to back off now. Eminem gets the down onto Duckington in connector. We're going to see Panda go up onto yellow. And sees the body, doesn't realize he sees it, and now 2 down for Quantum.